What is going on? What has united these autistic forces across 3 fronts to fight in a war to... we're going all the way up to the White House. All because of my cock. My cock has jump-started a 1,000 spurgs, has launched 1,000 spurgs that has...
Just think of where we've come. You know, we had the text messages. That seems like a year ago now. We had them come in and start the text message thing, and then we had a couple weeks of autism with Fraudwinson and Ashley there, and then it rolled right into Keemstar versus Ethan Klein, which then bizarrely rolled into the Maddox reveal, which I did not see coming on Friday, I have to say.
Man, I felt like an asshole saying it. I just felt like I was being paranoid and crazy, but it is just so obvious. And it was crazy the number of people who listened to the show, The Biggest Problem, who knew it instantly. They're like, yeah, I've listened to hundreds of hours of that guy talk. I know him, pitch shifted or not.
Yep.
All he had to do was calm down and speak clearly. You know,
or just throw your voice a little bit. I mean, I guess he thought he was in the clear. You know what I mean?
There are so many ways to avoid this.
4 little words. Supposedly.
Supposedly. Man, it's supposedly.
Yeah.
You just fuck up the same words all the time.
Yeah.
All the fucking time. If Maddox had written it out, he would have still written supposedly.
Well, for all intensive purposes, Dick.
Yeah. Oh God, Josh is there. Do you want to talk to Null's there? Do you want to talk to Null?
Sure, bring him on if you want.
All right. Null, are you there?
Hi.
Hello. No, you motherfucker.
By the way, he sounds fine. His audio sounds fine. But...
Yeah, your audio is fucked on Discord, but it's whatever. I cranked you up to 200%, so it's fine. It's whatever.
This is horrible.
That's 100 more, isn't it?
This is horrible for me.
Yeah.
Dying
in real time.
Is the YouTube
I'm
audio
dying
fine?
in real time. Yeah.
They said YouTube sounds okay.
Okay.
Right.
It's the same. It's getting it from the same source.
No. What is happening? What is happening to us? What is happening to our alliance? We're being torn asunder.
Everyone's going insane because they're all cooped up. I've been practicing for my entire life, so I'm unaffected. But everyone else is horribly degraded by
I really think
being
it
left
is.
inside.
I think that's true. Did you say that Ralph was going to be sacrificed? I didn't watch the stream because for some reason I'm not getting notifications of any of your stuff anymore. I don't know why.
Yeah. I don't know if that's intentional or if I'm just a retard. Both are equally plausible when it comes to YouTube. But yeah, no, I made a reference to I've been making a reference to the South Park episode. There's that episode where Britney Spears is basically photographed to death.
Yeah.
Like she tries to blow her brains out and they bring her back and they keep photographing her.
Right.
Yeah.
And the joke is that they have to sacrifice her for the harvest. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, if we have to sacrifice Ralph for the corn, whatever, that's just going to be it. And then he sends me this really pissy fucking DM like, you this will be sacrificed long before me. I'm like,
That's exactly true. By the way, first off, he makes this analogy on his show, and then he goes, "I'm not joking. This is not a joke. I'm dead serious. Ralph needs to be sacrificed so I can stop being picked on by my own board every single day, and they can stop calling me a child molester again every single day." So he's trying to turn the heat back on me. Then he goes like a woman and leaks the DMs to his Discord because that's the kind of dude he is. So I mean. That's Josh for you. I don't know what to say.
Very, very eloquent. Being called a child molester by my own board, so you don't have to accuse me of being a child molester, but you can throw it out there without
the board
eating
said
it.
That, not me,
Josh.
I don't know.
I think that's what a woman does.
Your own people said that, Josh. I didn't say that. Many people are saying that, but I'm not one of them.
Is this for real?
Many fucking weirdos joining from your circles, yes, are repeating.
Is that right? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, you guys are both on the side of hate here.
I didn't know about this. I didn't know about all this
hatred.
child molester stuff. There is way too much accusations of people being child. There's more accusations of people being child molesters than I think there are people in the world.
Oh, yeah,
according to the internet.
It seems to be the go-to.
Yeah.
Let me ask, why did you share the DMs like a woman though? What caused you to do that?
You sent me messages, and I'll just read them verbatim because whatever. I posted them in my Discord because you sent them to me, and they were funny. That's why I posted them.
By the way, let me say this before you read them. I sent the same exact tweets out in public, except for the part where I said Kiwi Farms was being mocked. That was the only part I left out in the public tweets.
That's why I posted them.
But let me say this. I sent the DMs first, and then I put the tweets out. And it's still fucking womanly to share DMs regardless. That's a bitch thing. Obviously, trying to
some heat.
That's not true. That's not true. I have shared them on occasion when they're called for. When Sargon tried to say I lied about the setup, I shared those DMs. That's a different story. Or if somebody's giving me permission to share, yeah, I have. You can't show another situation otherwise. I saw your spurts on Kiwi Farm trying to dig up shit. That's not accurate. So.
I hope I wouldn't
you said
share
the same thing in public, which is why I posted them, because I thought it was funny that you said it in Twitter and then you also DM'd them directly to me. That's why it was funny.
I do agree that sharing DMs is a bitch move. Yeah.
Yeah. I
unless you really are pushed to it,
public,
you know,
which is
yeah.
I don't know.
Actually, it's not. I just told you there was a difference between the statements. Okay. Why did you share them? What's the point in sharing them other than to throw heat off yourself?
I have no heat on myself. The people who are angry are settled down. If they're angry, I'm not feeling it.
Okay, well.
Yeah, you realize that board you're talking about is like maybe 5 to 10% of traffic. I could delete it right now, and it wouldn't affect me.
Well, go delete it then.
No. Well, I'm sure you would want to. That would have some positive implications for you.
Not really. I mean, I made $1,000 last week. I'm doing pretty good, you know.
Why do you always do that? It's so gross. Like whenever people make
I don't care about your approval,
go,
Josh. I think sharing lolicon on the internet and making a big stand about, you know, spreading child pornography like materials is pretty gross. So I think you're pretty gross if you want to know the truth about it.
I have a mentally handicapped alcoholic slurring child pornographer at me in the live stream.
Mentally handicapped.
It covers like a lot of, you know.
That's a lot of issues.
I mean, your whole entire family disowned you. Mine didn't disown me, so I don't really...
Your family's dead because they drank themselves to death like you did.
Girls,
yes.
no!
You can't even live in the United States because you're on the run from the federal government.
No, I'm not.
I mean, that's pretty
Produce
cool.
the warrant. I live overseas because it's cheap.
Come back then.
You know what? I thought you guys were just joking
I probably
around.
will.
I did not know this was going
to.
I did not know this was going to go like this.
I think you knew exactly
No,
what
I
was
really didn't. Josh, you know I love you. You know I'm just busting balls with Kiwi Farms.
No, I knew that he would be really aggressive because he's like, I'll be on the Dick Show tomorrow. Where are you going to be? I'm like, okay, well, I'll show up because that's at a reasonable time.
Ralph, stop interrupting.
Yeah, my whole point is Josh is a punk bitch, and I'll say that in public. He shares DMs like a fucking whore, and yeah, I'll say that in public.
Well,
so, it's whatever.
Having recently gone,
I already told him in DMs. I've cut ties with this. I was about to say a certain word.
We don't have any ties.
Don't say it.
What are our ties?
Oh, you mean the ties where you basically built your fucking stream off my stream? When you can't even talk with your same little vocal fry, you sound like it's probably because you were molested as a child. That's what they said on the Onision stream. When you talk like that, it's because you got molested as a child. I think there might be something to that, but I don't know. People smarter than me will have to examine it.
That's an interesting theory. I assure you, I am very unmolested.
Well,
good.
No, please don't.
I remain unmolested.
Please don't
if
share
anything happens, it's not your fault.
Please don't share any DMs from me.
It's such a weird thing to go to. It's like, yo, you rape children, and also you're a child pornographer. Also, you were raped because you sound weird.
And you're a false flagger. Okay. You're a false flagger. You've been flagging oh God,
everybody's
I'm so sick of that. The false flagging accusations have got to fucking stop.
It's no more preposterous than the charges that are thrown out at me on your site every single fucking day, to be quite honest with you. So.
Like what? I don't think anyone's called you a child pornographer, Ralph.
Not that one, no, but the false flagging. They said I used my crippled brother to get a house yesterday. I saw that. Just fake shit
they do. There's a couple of A-logs on there who are trying to prove, I don't know why, that my girlfriend is a cam whore based on shit they have invented. Oh. Like they go through and find random people and say that it's her. It's really baffling.
There are a lot of conspiracy theories going on.
What, Josh? Or what, Noel?
Isn't Ralph's new girlfriend a cam whore? From D-Live?
No, actually. My girlfriend's the managing editor of my website now. I I know you're not going to talk about women, Josh. Since
She
you said you can't even derive sexual pleasure from intercourse or anything else, and you watch so much fucked up porn in your life that you can't even get off to a woman's touch. I mean, those are things you said in public, so I really wouldn't go down the women hill.
I've never said anything
there.
about watching fucked up porn, but okay.
It is
but
difficult
the rest
to take
of it's
a
all
woman's
true,
touch. I'll
right?
give you that.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk about my personal life because I'm not a moron.
But you wanted to bring mine up, yeah? Okay.
Because
all this is because you got excoriated by Fraudwinson and Ashley, and you're sad about it. And you're sad that you've been getting made fun of by your own board. You try to turn it back on me. And that's fine. I mean, that's the kind of
having sex with Miss Elizabeth.
It's not a word.
guys, was
Take
there
it to
anything?
the cage,
is there
gentlemen.
anything we can do to bring to some togetherness? I understand.
Cage match.
No, you've done enough.
Oh, I thought I didn't know that there was so much animosity.
There wasn't until like 2 days ago because I said I was going to turn Ralph into corn by sacrificing him to the gods.
there is. No, you have to admit.
By the way,
there
I
is
have the clip. That's not what he said. I have the clip.
Okay.
He's trying to minimize what he said.
He did not
The
say
only
that he
thing
would
we
turn
do
you
with
into
corn
corn.
around here is turn it into whiskey. I mean, what did I say, Ralph? I literally said that we would sacrifice you to the gods to turn you into corn.
That seems reasonable.
There's
to
the
me.
Where did he go?
Yeah.
Here's the clip.
I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that wasn't
Here,
serious.
I'll play it if you post the clip in the chat.
I sent it. Oh, I sent it in DMs. I'll put it
Okay,
in
I
general,
can
too.
I can play it from there. Wow. Okay, here you go.
Yeah. This
It's just the audio.
Ralph says 1,000 viewers all week and 2K, almost 1,500 viewer streams. But there's a ton of momentum against me? ? Not seeing it, TBH. PPP and Godwinson failed. Kiwi Farms is openly being mocked, etc. But we shall see.
What makes me laugh is right now on YouTube.
Is that it?
Small.
Ralph, was that it?
I don't know if he sent the right clip.
Yeah, I don't think so.
There's furious typing.
There's a lot of typing going on.
Oh, sorry, I'm playing Space Station 13.
Oh. Did Ralph? Is he still there?
We have no Ralph.
I think he dropped out. He might have muted himself.
He might have muted himself. Yeah.
Oh, I'm still here. Yeah,
There you
I had
go.
myself muted.
I don't
I
think
sent
he's-
the wrong clip. I
Yeah.
put it in the chat.
Okay, here. I'll try it again.
This is such a good anniversary episode.
Everybody's mad at everything.
Oh, happy anniversary. I didn't
Thank
even
you.
know.
Thank you. When is the Kiwi Farms anniversary?
Completely wrong, I guess.
Oh, wait, here we go.
Alright,
Here we
here's-
go. Here we go. Okay. I don't know why it's not playing.
Yes,
Ralph? But
there it is.
There it is.
PPP won on gaining more fans, I guess. I mean, okay, I don't dislike Ralph, but I'm at a place, and I'm not being ironic, where I think it may be time to sacrifice Ralph to the corn. We have to sacrifice Ethan Ralph, to the gods, so that the corn will be a bountiful harvest this year. Because I think he has so much bad blood with all these people who fucking hate him that it may be the only solution. We have to sacrifice Ethan Ralph for the harvest.
Josh!
I think it's.
I couldn't hear it. What did I say?
I don't know.
Now we have to sacrifice him for the
mocked my
harvest.
predictions. I did go
Yeah.
all in predicting that Jim would bail at a new project too, which is Dick Masterson's Patreon alternative, and I was completely wrong, I guess. So he's going to
What do you-
hold me
yeah.
to that. He's going to say that
You were
Josh's
wrong
predictions
about
are
New
bad.
Project 2 and Medicare, yeah.
He's been wrong about everything.
All right. That's
Flat
enough of
out.
that.
It's a long clip.
Well, gosh, guys, I thought you were just kind of kidding around. I can see that's not the case, though.
Oh, I don't have anything against him. And what usually happens is that Ralph gets mad at me for something, and then I just kind of ignore it, and then he comes around like after a little while.
Yeah. Ralph, do you think there's a chance of that happening?
I don't see it happening, Dick. I
No.
really don't. We'll see. You know, maybe if he apologizes for being treacherous and sharing DMs. But
What are we gonna have to do to get you two in a relationship?
Josh, would you apologize for being treacherous, for any treachery that you've done?
Well, I do feel bad for sharing DMs. It's not
Okay.
something I
Well, there
usually
you
do. I
go.
just
All
I
right.
woke up out of my Space Station 13 Super, and I saw
Yeah.
my DMs. And I'm like, that is silly. So I posted them because it was funny.
Yeah.
And I guess that was a grave mistake on my part.
Well, you know goddamn well how that usually goes. Sharing DMs.
So look, so that's a little admission. That's
Yeah.
like if you had a cup of coffee and to do over, you probably wouldn't do it, right?
Yeah, right.
I mean,
Only because I just don't like to share DMs.
you don't like the precedent.
You don't like the precedent.
Yeah.
Well, because you can't speak privately if you're just worried about everybody sharing your DMs at all times.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I take it a little bit more serious because, you know, with writing and the shows and stuff, you know, I have to have some type of trust with people that I talk to offline anyway, or online.
With me, it's more like I need the users on my site to have kind of a sort of absolute confidence in me, because if they can't trust me to like handle their shit, then I'm just fucked, right? Nobody will give me their credit card details to buy T-shirts and shit with if they don't trust me.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I was more just bemused about the whole thing until I saw that you shared the DMs, and then I was like, "What is, you know, this guy?" I didn't think that part was funny.
Oh, they're fine.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, the corn and stuff. I do think you kind of minimized, because if you listen to the clip, you say, "I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Actually, I think this is what's gonna happen."
It does say you need to be sacrificed.
Come on the show and say, "I was just joking," but if you listen to the clip, you explicitly say, "I'm not joking."
I mean, there is a lot of mindless Ralph hate on Kiwi Farms. Like, there is a lot of false flagging
in the
shit.
literal definition of literal, want to sacrifice Ralph in a cornfield to appease the gods.
Now, you want to know how I took it when I heard it? I heard it as basically Dick should disown Ralph. All these people should disown Ralph so we can just get back to being gay on Kiwi Farms together. I mean, that's how I read it. Like everybody needs to distance themselves from Ralph just so I won't have problems on Kiwi Farms. Like that's how
my point was that I just see a lot of I see a lot of animosity growing disproportionately to positivity in regards to the show.
We didn't play the whole clip, but it sounded to me he was being sarcastic. I don't think he truly wants to sacrifice you in any way.
Well, I know he didn't want to kill me.
I know he doesn't want to kill you, but
but
even so, I don't think he wants to destroy you either. You know.
Well, I didn't think he was even saying that he wanted to destroy me. I think what he was saying is, Ralph's kind of an albatross. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I took it, but I don't know. It was the DMs that kind of pissed me off.
And that I think is fair, and I hope Josh will find a way to make it right.
Okay,
you shouldn't be leaking those
wait,
DMs.
back up. I appreciate all the good feelings, and I like the positivity going on here, but Ralph kind of called me a child pornographer, child molested, like 30 seconds ago.
You know what? You said a lot of things about my family and all that too. You know,
that's all inbound.
I never accused you of being a child molester. I mean, you can make whatever.
Other people. Okay, actually,
didn't you say his whole family drunk themselves into a grave?
They said that you had spread pedo. Yeah, that you had spread
bad.
child pornography. I don't know.
Ralph, would you apologize for the implication of?
If he gives a real apology, then I will give a real apology as well.
That's not how apologies work. You can't. Now you're being a woman.
Can't hold it hostage.
No, you have to give it from your heart. You have to.
Well, as far as I know, I don't know of him molesting any children, so I will apologize for bringing that up.
That is the worst non-apology.
I have no concrete proof. However, very good.
All right, boys.
That's an apology, right?
Honestly, I don't
have
think he molested children. Is that what you want me to say? I mean, I don't know. Like,
I will admit I do not know the names of the children. And that is as much as I am willing to say.
You know, we were all gonna be hanging out and partying if it wasn't for this goddamn virus. Yeah. All three of us. Noah was coming in. We were all gonna have a good time together.
Right. Not a hell of a corn harvest.
We were all gonna harvest corn together and pal around, and now we're accusing each other of being child molesters.
Noel and I have had a crazy. I remember being in Knoxville and talking to Noel for about an hour and a half and trying to get Streamy to let him keep him on the air. And there's been so much shit going. That seems like a million years ago, but that was just a year and a half ago. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's been crazy. Well, I'm willing to let it go. I was just mostly miffed about the DMs.
I would be miffed about that too. I will never share your guys' DMs. I promise.
Especially since, I mean, look, you've been on the show so many times. I don't know if it just felt a little like, I know you say we don't have any ties. No, we don't have official ties, but it just felt like, wow,
a little betrayal.
Not gay married.
Yeah, it's like, all right. So that was my issue.
All right, Ralph. What is there anything making you